There was no way they were going to cut Keaton from that because they knew all of the other trouble around it.
Yes.
Too much money invested.
Yo. I'm happy tonight, guys. I'm happy tonight.
It's a
I
party.
do have an intro, which I'm gonna drop a little bit.
Cocaine sturdy.
No, not cocaine sturdy. None of that here. You got the cocaine bear behind me. You got smoking sturdy, but not cocaine. Definitely not that bullshit. But how's everybody doing? How's everybody doing tonight?
You took me away from my hockey game for this.
Doing good.
You know. He took you away from. He was doing lines off of hockey sticks and hockey pucks. Joking people, so don't sit there and try to send it to anybody's resident and all that other bullshit. These are jokes. Relax, on your boots, take a shit, take a piss before you decide to strap into.
I don't think any audience we get is really gonna be concerned about us not telling jokes. Potty mouth.
I just want to put that disclaimer out there. Nobody on this show does cocaine.
That we know of.
Well, yeah, exactly.
I mean, I don't know what you guys are doing when we're not streaming.
I know what I'm not doing.
Chris looks like the cocaine dealer from Miami Vice right now.
There we go.
He seems innocent, but that dude's selling kilos on the low.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Got to pay the bills.
Cocaine bear, guys. And
Yeah.
let's get into this intro.
Bear. Cocaine bear? Is that your name? Or is it just a nickname? Anyway, that's not the point. That's not important. What is important is how fucking horrendous your breath smells. And I'm trying to help you with that. With this right here, this mouthwash. You know, you can buy your own toothbrush because you break them shits too much. But I got you some mouthwash to clean that stank out. Help clean that stank out. And another thing. Clean up your shit. For those of you out there that are always wondering, yes, bears do shit in the woods. They also do cocaine in the woods. It's a strange place. It's a strange place. You might as well stick around and watch the review of Cocaine Bear right here on Horror with Sturdy. Welcome to the madness. Don't be scared to hit that like, share, and subscribe. And jump into the comments. Live or the replay. Live or the replay. Enjoy the show. Cocaine Bear. Ah!
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
My camera's fucking up. I had to switch back to my laptop. I don't know what's going on.
I thought that was a feature you were doing on your own, like that was a VFX
No,
thing.
that my USB camera was fucking up. So if you see me going back and forth, it's just me playing with that. I'm here.
Okay. Cocaine Bear, people. If you didn't figure out what we were doing tonight, Cocaine motherfucking Bear. And I am more excited than R. Kelly at a school picnic. This movie was so fucking hilarious to me. Like this was one of those movies where if you watch this type of shit, you know what the fuck to expect. I watch a lot of stupid shit. I love a lot of stupid shit. As a matter of fact, I feel like if I had to pick favorites, if I had to pick favorite movies, it's probably the ones that have the most stupid shit in there. Like Thanksgiving is my favorite horror comedy. This one is up there though. This one is top 3. This shit is fucking wow. I went and seen it that night, Friday, and then again on Saturday. I went and seen it on Friday and Caucasian Chris goes to my bar on Saturday morning, and I guess James was too embarrassed to steal us in public.
Yeah.
I mean, can you blame him?
Well, as soon as you guys said you're not going to get that large popcorn with the hole in it, I said, fuck you guys.
Inappropriate, James. Inappropriate.
I hope you got with people for the Strays movie.
Oh, that Strays fucking trailer, man. That was awesome.
Yes, that looks fucking hilarious.
The misdirect on the beginning of that was fantastic.
Yeah.
We're not here for that, guys. We're here for Cocaine Bear. I want to know how you guys felt about this movie. So let's just dive right into the early ratings. And let's go with you first, Kevin.
Out of 10, I'm gonna give it. Right now, I'm gonna give it an 8.5 out of 10. It was fun, like you said, you knew exactly what to expect. Off the trailers, it was a very fun, a fun comedy, monster on the loose type of film. The comedy was great. A lot of great gore, eye candy. The acting, it was a good time overall. I mean, like the acting, obviously not Oscar worthy, but fun acting all around. Overall, it was a fun. I would describe this as a bloody, fun family flick.
Yeah,
that's the best way to describe it.
I like that you used family.
you did.
I'm going with an 8.2, and I'll go a lot more into that as we go on. But yeah, an 8, solid 8.
Ooh,
fucking fun movie.
Yes.
Yep, I'm with you. 8 for me.
Really? This is a high-rated movie right here. Holy shit! I'm gonna do it to him. Fuck it. Give me a 10, man.
Wow.
Fucking 10.
Wow.
I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna fucking tell you why right now. Hang on.
I knew you enjoyed it when you went to see it a second time in less than 24 hours.
That is a huge plus, and I swear to you guys, because I was off today, I thought in the back of my mind I should go see that shit one more time. I was this fucking close to just looking up a ticket in the afternoon, popping a gummy, driving down to the fucking theater, and going to see Cocaine Bear again by myself. But I'm lazy at the same time, and I was tired. But no, I'm lazy too. Like I was like, I should just go down and go watch it one more fucking time. Have it really, really, really refreshed because I'm doing the pod on it tonight. I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna show it. And now I kind of wish I did. I kind of wish I would have went for a third time to go see it.
I would go see this a second time. I'd like to go drunk. I'm gonna. Well, I'll wait till it's on. I'll wait till it's on streaming and get hammered right home and watch it. That is something I'm looking forward to now.
That would be a fun watch party.
But going back to something, Kelvin just reminded me when you mentioned the trailer. I feel like the trailer tells you exactly what you're going to get in this. If you're into that, you're into it. What I liked about the trailer, it didn't overpromise, it didn't underdeliver. Like there wasn't anything in the trailer I wasn't expecting, and when I saw the stuff in the trailer, I was anticipating it. Like I was giddy, waiting for this stuff to happen, it paid off.
And I just got just now a flashback from my childhood. Two things. I haven't had this much fun with like a, you guys get what I'm talking about, like something along this line with like an animal or like some type of creature on the loose type thing since Eight-Legged Freaks.
Since what?
Since Eight-Legged Freaks, that comedy creature film with David Arquette with the big spiders. I haven't had this much fun since then, and I would say the second part, this and that would make a really fun double feature. Both are fun. Both don't take themselves too seriously. The comedy.
I'll tell you this just because of a movie I'm familiar with. If you want to do double features, this and Thanksgiving.
I'm not so fun at Thanksgiving. No, for you.
Yeah.
No, hold on. Do you consider Cocaine Bear like a B type movie?
Yeah.
Because I saw it references that today, but the production quality and stuff that went into it doesn't have that appearance to me.
It shadows over it. Yeah.
Like this is, if you're gonna go B movie, this is high quality B.
Yeah. But you also have to look at now, Chris. Like a B movie is a really, because a lot of people can afford these nicer cameras because they're not as expensive. And some of this shit you can record right on your phones. It's not as expensive as say like back 15, 20 years ago when you'd have to get the big ass camera.
No, but this is still a $35 million movie. And they made back the majority of that in opening weekend.
Oh, this is a $35 million movie? Oh, shit.
Yeah. This is, this, as preposterous as this premise is, this was a full studio project, man.
No, it fucking worked. It fucking worked. Like, I want a sequel. And
the fact that it's based on a true story, I'm at that.
Well,
inspired.
Inspired.
That bear's dead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say that bear is dead and stuffed in Tennessee, I believe, right?
In Kentucky.
But the real story is, there was always some drugs dropped there, and a bear got into some cocaine.
By the way, they might still be there. They never were found.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the drugs might still be up.
And the guy that parachuted down to his death, that actually did happen.
Yep.
Yeah. Yep.
And that, excuse me. And that right there, with the cocaine still being there in the movie, at least, I want to see more movies. I want to see either more cocaine bears, cocaine something. I don't even give a fuck. I just want
The Cubs.
They look like polar bears.
Yes, Cubs. And the mother was
they're
still
fucking
alive, right?
Babies and shit are addicted to coke.
Yeah, and the Cubs as well. So like they could do a premise where like some type of cartel is looking to cash it, like like a power vacuum because the drug dealer's dead. Not Ray Liotta. Wait, are spoilers allowed?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, Ray Liotta's character died in the film, so they could do a thing where
Rest
there's a
in peace,
power
Ray
vacuum.
Liotta.
They kill the mother, and then the Cubs, who are like grown, take
Listen,
revenge.
Yeah.
You can't tell me when you realize that this was Ray Liotta's last movie after he passed. You don't chuckle a little that this is his last movie.
Yeah.
That's why I never even thought about it like that. But you know what, though? Honestly, like, I know I'm no Ray Liotta, not even close, but this would be a dope one if you had to go out like this, because it's a memorable movie to like horror fans, especially just because of how ridiculous and silly and funny it was. Like, we'll be talking about this movie 10, 15, 20 years from now.
Oh, 100%.
I'm talking about us four right here. We'll be talking about the same movie, talking about, this movie is still fucking, even though I only watch it once or twice a year, this movie is still fucking hilarious.
I say this with confidence. This is a movie, if I stumble across every once in a while, if it's ever a TV version or something like that, I would leave it on and just watch for 10-15 minutes.
I'm gonna take it a step further. When this movie comes out on Blu-ray, I'm buying it. Like, I'm buying it, and I hope that the creators of this film, the people who are in this film, are at a con I'm going to be going to in the near future, so I can get my shit signed and 8x10 signed or some other shit and get them on the podcast.
I wouldn't be surprised if they do a video game on this either. It could work.
Oh.
Where you're the bear and you have to sniff coke.
Yeah, it could be like a kind of like Friday Fix, like 6v1, 7v1, something.
I love that. You're the bear and you get to maul people in the woods and you have to sniff cocaine to restore your health.
Yeah,
that would be amazing. The cocaine's just like superpowers for everybody in the game, not in real life. People, we're talking about a video.
It goes into a blind rage when you sniff it. It increases all your stats.
Or even better, Cocaine Bear PlayStation VR.
Oh shit! Oh shit! There you go.
You got to make both. You got to, because everybody doesn't have VR.
Base game and then the VR version.
Yes,
they're going to have a game come out like that where like you're with fucking
Cocaine Bear,
Crystal Lake, and Jason's coming after you.
They have Friday the 13th already, but
don't they? Isn't Dead by Daylight kind of similar to that or something?
Not really, because Dead by Daylight, you're trying to like open these generators and get out of the place, basically. And if this thing catches you, it puts you on board. And if you don't get down, or if your friends don't help you get down, you die. So it's not really. I don't know. It's okay, I guess, because the cool characters they add, but I don't really care for it.
I will say this: I work in a general office setting, and the group I work with, we've been joking about this movie. Yes, we've been joking about this movie for 2 fucking weeks. Like, every chance we get, someone would make a Cocaine Bear reference. And I was one of my favorite promotions I heard. I don't know if it was fake or real, or it was made up for the radio show I just happened to be listening to. I was taking Sarah to work one morning, and they played a fake Build-A-Bear commercial where Build-A-Bear, it was an ad for Build-A-Bear. They talked about having a new character that instead of stuffing it with the usual stuff and you stuff your bear full of cocaine, and he was called Pablo Escobar. I'm like, this is fucking brilliant.
Genius.
That's
genius.
Brilliant marketing. Now you know that's fucking merch. You don't even have to. You could just do a little bear, name it Pablo Escobar, make it look just like that bear with a little sweater on, or just Pablo Escobar. Boom.
Shit.
Have fake cocaine, or maybe a white nose, or a white face because it looks like it has coke on its face. Boom. There you go.
One of the reasons this movie is going to be so successful, for the level that it's at, B movie, if you want to call it that, is just because every kind of promotion it did just fucking went viral. The trailer's ridiculous. You hear Cocaine Bear and you're like, what the fuck did I just hear?
You know what it is too, though? what I'm noticing, and I'm fucking loving it. I'm fucking loving it. I hope it keeps fucking happening. Is with these indie films that are coming to theaters. Like we'll go back to last year with Terrifier 2, which was fucking phenomenal.
I saw that in theaters.
Fucking phenomenal seeing that, right? But that, like the way they're promoting that between them as the whole team Terrifier, and then us as the fans were promoting that, and how we all go out there and drove to see that. Other indie movies are following that formula. They're just like, you know what? If they can do it, we can fuck. They just fucking kick the door open for us. Now we just gotta flip the floodgates. It's just fucking coming. We had the Winnie the Pooh movie. We have Cocaine Bear. We're gonna get more of these type of films, and I'm fucking so excited for it.
I hope so, man. Because these
Meth Kid, I saw that.
but these type of films, what this is gonna do, these type of fun, silly films, I feel like it's a good way to get, like, depending on how old you let your kids, let's say 12 years old, to getting them into horror, into something like this, because it's not too scary. It's not really, I don't find it scary at all, but it's not too scary for a kid. I don't think it's not very sexual. I don't think there's any really sexual innuendo thing too much. They're swearing in it.
It's educational.
But so it's not
what not to do with a bear.
Yeah. Don't give it
cocaine. How much bricks of coke go on the streets?
So yeah, but no, like it's one of those movies, and I'm just like, this is fucking. It did everything it was supposed to do. That's another reason I gave it a 10, because it did everything I was expecting. It did everything it was supposed to.
I heard this was a person in a bear's costume.
The bear's all CGI.
I thought so.
That's what I heard.
I heard someone was in a bear costume.
No,
you could definitely notice the CGI.
Yeah.
So the source I read was wrong. Bastards.
You're thinking of Super Troopers, where the guy's fucking a bear.
No, it's like Cocaine Bear.
You have a whole different movie, James.
Super Troopers, by the way, is funny.
Aaron hated it.
I know.
That's a Jay Chandrasekhar, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I never saw that. The only films I saw from him was there was a funny ass fucking one too, Club Dread.
Club Dread. That was like their first feature.
Yeah, that was. I think that's like I think that's the only film I've seen.
I love Slammin' Salmon. It had what was the giant black actor? Michael Clark Duncan. He was in it. He was great.
That's right.
The cocaine. I read this the other day. So the trailer for Cocaine Bear played during the Super Bowl, and that spurred 90 million views right there because of just the purposity. I'm coining that term right now. Preposterity of the premise.
That's insane.
I'd love to see more movies like this.
It's $1 million for a Super Bowl ad, right?
Yeah, it's a lot of money. I didn't know it was that much. Just to promote a film.
Now, but that's for 30 seconds.
It's worth it. It's worth. If you have $1 million to promote something that you know can blow up, if you have it in your heart, you're just like, I've done everything I can. I just need that promotion. Whatever way you have that million to just fucking throw out there for that chance.
I've always joked,
do something like that with the NFL shit, because millions and millions of people are fucking watching it, and there's gonna, out of those millions and millions of people, millions are gonna fucking go watch it again on YouTube and then actually go and check the rest of the shit out. So.
I've always joked, one day when I'm rich and not necessarily famous, I'm gonna buy a Super Bowl ad, 30 seconds. It's just gonna be an empty room with a table. I'm gonna walk out wearing a tux, lean against the table, just stand there for 30 seconds, check my watch, and walk off. And that's it.
People are like, the fuck?
Yeah.
This is a commercial
But watch that shit go viral, because people are going to YouTube it, seeing in the comment section if anybody could clarify what that was about.
Yeah.
And then there'll be a comment. Oh, hold on. And now that I think about it, there'll be one pop-up comment at the end. He's like, fuck yes, I paid for this.
When you get rich, you can do anything you want with your own money. Work hard.
Never entertained you.
And speaking of the silly films that are going to come out, Grindhouse is coming back with Thanksgiving. That's finally happening.
Ooh.
Yeah, Eli Roth. He already announced the lead actress. I forgot her name, but Thanksgiving's coming finally, because that Grindhouse was like 2007. It's like 2023 now. And he officially announced it. So finally, that's happening.
Nice.
Now I'm just waiting for Werewolf, Women of the SS, and Machete Kills again in space.
Nice. I'm gonna have to watch that. Did you switch your camera again, sir?
I just did, so we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Well, I think my favorite scene, I don't know. There's so much.
There's a lot. There's a lot.
One of my favorite scenes, I'll start the phrase that way, is after he basically, is it the guy he climbs up the tree to kill? When he rips his leg off and snorts a line off his ripped off leg.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, that guy was in Modern Family, like one of the main characters in Modern Family.
Oh shit.
Like, that was fucking hysterical. I'm like, I had to watch the trailer 3 or 4 times. I'm like, is he snorting coke off a torn off leg?
Yep. That was. Mine is probably the fucking the ambulance scene. The bear chase the ambulance.
Oh man, I feel so bad for that woman.
Where he goes slow motion and he's in the air. He's going
I like how she falls out of the ambulance
and just drags. Oh man.
I was like,
I don't know her name.
Ass, by the way.
She's a great character actress. I've seen her in a number of times.
I've seen her in a couple of things.
Yeah.
She's funny all the time.
I think my favorite scene, because it was so damn funny and the audiences were laughing their fucking asses off. The standoff between the knocked out bear, the group of 3, and the cop up top.
Oh yeah.
Like, can I? No, but who? The person that made that, like the MVP of that fucking trio, was the young kid.
Oh yeah.
He's like, and the other guy too was like, "Can I please get his fingers?" Yeah, go ahead, get his fingers.
No, it's a female. How do you know? Its vagina is on my ear.
That whole scene is like, how the hell did you get over there? I jumped from that bush, but I fucked up my head or something like that.
Yeah, that.
Speaking of that bathroom scene was funny too, where he beat the shit out of the kids.
Yeah,
you knew that was coming.
Always fucking up his jersey.
No, he was.
Yeah.
I love watching the cop stuck on top of the gazebo, and then after the bear snorts the cocaine, he's like, "Let's see what effect that has on."
Oh, yeah.
Like I knew that joke was coming. That was in the trailer, and I still cracked up. But Sturdy, there was a guy that was like 5 or 6 rows down from us. I don't remember what caused it. One of the deaths. This guy cracked up, and then he was laughing for like 5 minutes. And well, everybody else had moved on.
He was that like.
Do you remember the death?
Yeah, I remember the kill. I wanted to laugh with him because I thought it was just as funny as he did. I was like, all right, Sturdy, you gotta be quiet. You're at the theater. You're not home. Don't get too niggish out here. Oh, okay, not done. But that white dude up there, he was out there. Oh man.
I was so glad that kid survived too, because he was so damn gold throughout like the whole movie.
Oh yeah, he was.
Oh,
the scrawny kid.
Where he was talking about doing cocaine with another friend before behind the building. He's like,
yep. He's like, okay, how you do cocaine there?
And then Ice Cube's son's character is like, yeah, motherfucker's really hugging. Okay, we're really hugging. Because he was so fucking fed up and trying to find the cocaine.
Yeah. Oh. I got it. I was saying, oh my god, this motherfucker. Come on. I don't got time for this shit. You can do that later. After this job is done. You can hug all you want.
Yeah, I gotta watch this again just to remember everything.
Yeah, the littlest things made me laugh. Like when the bear was high as fuck, and they're all near that gazebo thing, and it's on his back, and it's like dragging itself towards him. And I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah. Oh, that movie.
I think they struck a great balance between not overdoing the joke and not overdoing or underdoing. Like, I love this movie. I'm like, I thought they could have put in probably a couple more bear kills.
Yeah.
I guess maybe that would be my one criticism. Because like there
was a lot of survivors in this, yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of stuff going on other than just the bear getting high and killing people. And I thought there would possibly be a couple more kills in there. But I'm not mad. It kind of left me wanting more.
Yeah, hell yeah. Yep. Like I want sequels. I don't want a sequel. I want sequels for one. And two, I wouldn't be mad if they came out with like an uncut version where they had say 2 to 3 more kills in the movie. Dope.
They can even do some shit where it's a different bear, but in New York, escaping the Bronx Zoo or some shit like that.
He's getting cocaine bear getting transported.
Just imagine a scene where the bear's in the subway fucking car just like massacring everybody in the goddamn train.
That'd be fucking phenomenal. That would be dope.
Oh, and I gotta mention another funny ass kill when she accidentally killed that guy's friend. I'm sorry. You're sorry? Is that what the fuck you have to say?
Oh, she shot the guy in the head.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I'm so sorry.
No, this
You're
movie
sorry?
should have been
You're
in.
sorry?
This movie should have been in 3D.
I know.
It,
The 3D
like the
scene
part,
was
like the
fun.
parts that are flying at you, it's like they're trying to do 3D,
Yeah.
but it's not 3D. I was like, that was
You
pretty
could
cool.
do. There could have been a 3D version of this.
Yeah, that would be insane.
Certain scenes.
The dude's leg to launch at you. You just
Is 3D is 3D a thing anymore though?
Oh hell yeah, absolutely. Real D3D, hell yeah.
Okay, I wasn't sure.
Great opening song, by the way. Jane by Jefferson Starship. That was a great opening song.
Yeah.
Yeah, this movie definitely made me happy. I was like, oh yeah. Again, I seen it fucking twice. Friday and Saturdays, back to back. I was like, I gotta see it again.
I'll tell you right now, with the buzz about this, I'm pretty confident, and I wouldn't be surprised if they do announce a sequel sooner than we think. I would not be surprised.
By summer, before summer.
I'd say by summer.
I hope so.
Hope so. Yeah.
I have that potential. Like I said, it made back almost most of the budget in one weekend.
Yeah, that's
And
insane.
when you hear, first off, what intrigues people is, other than hearing the premise, Cocaine Bear. Well, after you get through that combination of words, and you're like, what the fuck did you just say? You tell them the premise, that sounds absurd. But then you tell them who actually is involved in the movie. Elizabeth Banks directed this.
Yeah.
Like, what? Ray Liotta's in it as his last on-screen performance.
Hey,
You have,
I like her sense of
Ice
humor.
Cube's,
O'Shea
Ice Cube's
Jackson.
son. And you're like, it has legit people in it. Like, it's just such an odd combination, and I think that's one of the reasons it's going viral and stuff like that.
It just
People it's hard to comprehend all of that information together.
And it's like, you see how successful this was? It kind of makes me second think if the same could have been said if Sharknado got a theatrical release.
Nah, Sharknado's garbage.
Nah, I had fun with Sharknado. Sharknado's fucking funny.
I'm not a fan of Sharknado either.
The fact that shit spawned, what, 7? No. How many fucking
7 or
Sharknados
8?
are there? Like something like
7
that.
or 8.
And they had, each one had a lot of big name cameos on top of that.
I know.
Yeah.
I just wasn't. I
And
tried.
Tara Reid's like in every one of them. Somehow she keeps surviving these tornadoes of sharks.
Fucking in space, lightsaber chainsaws. At that point, you've seen everything.
That one I'll watch.
Yeah.
That one I'd watch and review. That'd be a good Shark Week.
And it's the science behind a shark being able to breathe
I
in outer
was,
space.
Yeah.
See, that
Okay.
one I see.
I was trying to see if there was an update on Cocaine Bear Gross, but we're only coming up on the second weekend, right? It's only been
Yeah.
I believe so. Yeah.
It just came out.
so
Last
there's
time
no
I seen
update.
it was 23
It's up
million?
to global box office 28 million as of
28
the
million.
opening weekend.
Oh,
We'll have to wait.
it's gonna at worst it's gonna break even, but I can see them making a couple dollars.
They're gonna make some money. They'll make a little money on this.
And on top of that, I will add this. I wouldn't be surprised because, again, it's there's a big buzz around it. I wouldn't be surprised, eventually, because with some movies, they eventually stop playing in theaters. I wouldn't be surprised later this year, this shit gets a re-release.
This
Around
is
summer or Halloween.
I don't think there's probably not a better example of a word of mouth movie. Like, people that see this are going to be like, I just watched this. You got to go fucking see it.
Yeah,
How
but-
ridiculous.
And it's like you said, Cocaine Bear.
Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
But on top of that, like you were saying earlier, Chris, that Super Bowl commercial probably did a fuck ton for it.
Yeah, but how many people? It's a fine line to walk. Super Bowl commercials will, yes, increase views on your product like that, but doesn't always guarantee, box office revenue or anything like that.
But I'll say
Watching
this.
watching the trailer on YouTube 90 million times isn't the same as 90 million people going to see the movie.
Very true, but at the same time, those people really get to see that commercial, even if it only comes on one time. Like, what the fuck? That shit was crazy. Going on YouTube, I got to go see it.
But it is so ridiculous that it's memorable, and those people tell others they saw the trailer.
and the movie and so on and so forth.
So on and so forth. It's a word of mouth movie, man.
I just heard the title and I was like, I'm in. That's all I fucking needed. That's it. Sturdy, watch the trailer. No, fuck no.
There's movie titles that I'm like, that is mind-boggling. I have to go see what the trailer is at the very least.
Exactly.
I had to go to the theaters. My wife was like, "Hey, let's go see Cocaine Bear." You take advantage of that because my wife don't like watching anything, especially something like this, and she didn't mind it. I was shocked.
I was going to go by myself until Sturdy went.
Yeah, so for me, my wife, and she did have fun with this movie. She enjoyed this one, but she doesn't usually like the cheesy, stupid horror like I do. I'll watch anything. You guys know that. She had a good
but
time
this was cheesy, but not like.
Yeah, it wasn't overly. Yeah, you got it.
This was,
and they had a lot of good comedy in it.
It had
comedy
honestly,
between the kids.
Yeah,
the one black guy, the one who was depressed because.
Oh yeah, the dog. The puppy. The dog was born.
He's like all sad and shit, and the other one's like trying to cheer him up.
I mean, the black cop was one of my favorite characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he was funny.
But the chemistry between O'Shea and I don't even know the white guy actor's name.
Yeah, I forgot.
Ray Liotta's son.
Yeah, was fantastic.
Oh,
the bar scene is that chicken fettuccine? Is it plain pasta? It's just plain pasta. It's just plain pasta.
Brian.
Their chemistry, like all the actors in this clicks.
Even the kids.
Yeah, the kids were good. I didn't hate the kids. They were good. I can't remember her name for the life of me. Felicity, I just call her. Carrie Russell is the mom. Even the scene she had was really good. Her interaction with the little boy was pretty hysterical.
It's like they didn't even. It's like they put, not in a bad way, they put no effort to be funny, but they still just came out funny.
Oh yeah.
Like they didn't try too hard. Like it felt right. Like it was.
This is like a B movie where everything went good, as opposed to your usual. We're like, okay, that's good enough.
But I mean, for them, it could have been okay. We have the premise, like we know it's Cocaine Bear. We know we could loosely base this on something. We have a real story. We could loosely, just take a couple things from that story, then just after that.
I heard the real story that the bear just overdosed and died.
Yeah, they found it.
Yeah, he ate 70 pounds of cocaine and died.
His heart blew up, man.
Yeah.
Dude, imagine being in '85 reading that shit on the news. I mean, watching that on the news, that report.
What the fuck?
Nope, he ate the cocaine and died. He did not go on any kind of rampage whatsoever.
I didn't read too deep into it. The bear didn't kill nobody, right? Like the actual story.
No. I don't think so.
That's some shit.
Nope, they just found it. They found the cocaine or some of the cocaine with the bear, ate it, and the fucking bear is just laying there dead with a heart blown.
Or even just better yet, you wake up early in the morning, you get your coffee, the usual fucking morning routine. You get your breakfast, you get your coffee, you get the paper, you come back, you're sitting down. You're not even fully awake yet. You're doing your morning routine. You read bear ingest 70 pounds of cocaine. That's just gonna wake you up like this. Like, what the fuck? What?
I don't know. I won't be shocked at all if we start to see more ridiculous premises like this show up from actual major studios.
Meth Gator.
Meth Gator is not coming from a major studio. That's coming from the creators of Sharknado.
Well,
I feel honestly, I feel like a lot of these type of films are going to be coming from indie more than Hollywood. And the reason why I say it is because Hollywood will Hollywood it up and kind of take away the shit we really.
But I think this proves you don't have to do that. If you get the right actors and you have good writing, and you can, decent budget, you can do this shit.
Yeah.
On a Hollywood level.
I agree, but I still feel like Hollywood and fuck it up one way or another.
The problem, I think, is Hollywood makes movies to make money. They don't do it for the pure entertainment.
They don't make movies for the fans.
No. Well, this is straight up for crazy fans.
Yeah.
But it's going to make them a little profit, but it's not going to be enough where they divert a whole fucking office or something to manage this type of stuff. They're still shooting for the $1 billion movies.
Yeah, of course.
But I feel like if you have enough of these kinds of movies with quality, low budget, high production, low budget, you can still make profit and stuff like that. It's worth pursuing.
Yeah.
I gotta add something to what Chris real quick. I gotta add something to what Chris said a couple minutes ago about like how they need to make movies like this. This idea makes me hate this movie so much more because of the potential it would have had. Fucking Weed Wolf.
Like it was made me laugh. It was horrible. It was a B. It
could have gone either way.
That's a real thing.
It could have gone either way. Just a straight up wolf hooked on weed, or werewolf hooked on weed.
Wolf.
It could have worked. It could have worked.
It's insane.
The potential that movie could have had, man. If it was some shit like Cocaine Bear, dude, money. And fuck it, Cocaine Bear versus Weed Wolf, money.
There you go.
I think Cocaine Bear. I think Cocaine Bear opens a door for major studios to actually put quality time and people on these kinds of movies.
Fun films like that doesn't take yourself like just a good old popcorn. You enjoy it for the fuck of it type of movie.
Perfect length, just over an hour and a half. I don't even think it was an hour and 40.
Yeah, I think it was shorter than that.
Yeah. Enough kills for entertainment to the point where it leaves you. You almost wish you had a little more, but what you had was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, hour 35. So just 5 minutes short of an hour.
So if they were this movie, I felt like hits all the points of a formula you would want an entertaining movie to hit perfectly.
Mm-hmm. Easily.
Yeah, it's definitely a fun one.
Fuck yeah. I'll say it was probably better than I expected. It definitely exceeded my expectations, but I knew going into this it was going to be a silly movie. Like I knew what I was getting myself into. I'll say that. So I knew I was going in there just to have a good time, and if I can go to this type of movie and have a good time and laugh, I'm good. I'm not saying you're always going to get a 10 like this did, but I'm satisfied. If I can go to the theater and watch a horror comedy like this that entertain me like this, not the same story, of course, but just same level of entertainment. That's awesome. Shit, any type of movie, honestly. If I can have that level of entertainment for any type of horror movie, any type of movie I go to see in theater, that's phenomenal. It's like that, but a better movie. It was like, oh shit. But yeah, this movie did its thing for me. It definitely fucking did.
I just like even the stuff you can see coming in this movie, like towards the end where the bear falls and it looks like it's dead. You know that cocaine. Is reaching for a bag's gonna fall out. It's gonna hit the cliff. It's gonna wake the bear. Something along those lines. You know is gonna happen, and you still fucking enjoy it when you see that bear's eyes pop open.
Yo, it's like Popeye getting his.
It is. That is the perfect fucking example. Popeye getting spinach.
Yeah, Popeye versus Cocaine Bear. Make it happen. Popeye versus Cocaine Bear. Make it happen.
They say the bear is dead, but it gets that coke. It's like, yeah. I just see the eyes dilate shit.
What happens when you mix spinach with cocaine? Find out in Popeye versus the Cocaine Bear.
So
coming out.
Like again,
25.
That's another hallmark of a movie is if you enjoy the trailer and you're still excited to see those scenes while you're watching the movie.
Yeah.
You know they're coming, and then you're still as excited as you were, and like that, it's great.
Or even more excited because you see what it's tied to in the movie.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. That's another reason why I don't watch trailers anymore for horror movies because I just want to be surprised when I watch them. But when I did watch trailers, it's like, yeah, you get it, but then when you see it tied with the scene, you're like, oh shit, or like, oh fuck, that sucked. I already seen this in the trailer, so I just skipped them shits. Mm-mm. And Stupid Cage is going to be in 2 horror films. I believe they're both dropping.
Renfield, yo,
Renfield looks golden. Renfield looks golden.
It does. I agree.
Even Nick Cage has very little screen time in Renfield. Even he has said that.
Wait, really?
Yeah.
He's not in it much.
It's not about him.
It's about
Nick Holt.
It's
Nick Holt's movie.
It's about his.
Well, I mean, I figured that, but I figured he would have had somewhat more screen time.
I don't. I have to look it up. I don't know what his quote was, but he doesn't have a lot of screen time in it.
Well, I'm pretty sure whatever screen time he has, that shit looks like it's gonna be fun.
But he
What's
wants to do
funny?
like a real Dracula.
He does. He does want to be. He does want to do like a Dracula movie.
I know Aaron and James have seen Terrifier 1. Chris, you've seen Terrifier 1?
I have not. No.
Okay, Aaron and James, the girl that gets shot up out of rage, she's in the trailer.
For
Renfield. She's part of the group. She was one of them in the trailer.
Okay.
Yeah, she's in it.
Nice.
What was I gonna say? Oh, so I'm sitting in the theater for Cocaine Bear, waiting for Aaron to come in. He messages me saying he's buying his ticket and asks if I want anything. I'm like, no, I'm good. And then the Renfield trailer comes on, literally right after that. Knowing his hatred for Nick Cage, I'm like, this is great fucking timing. So my eyes are literally darting back and forth between the screen and who's coming in the theater, back and forth for the however long the trailer is, just praying he walks in when Nick Cage is on screen. That fucker walked in after the trailer was over. I'm like, God damn it.
No, I think Aaron knew, but decided to stay back because he was not trying to look at Nick Cage.
God just had my back that night. God did. You heard
I was so excited. I'm like, the timing of this couldn't be any better.
Yeah.
Yo, I told you guys, I don't remember what movie me and Francis went to see. It might have been Megan. And I was getting up to go pee anyway. Right. As soon as I stood up to leave the theater, that fucking trailer comes on. His face pops up. I was just like this, fuck you, and walked out the theater. Swear to God. It just pissed me off. I'm like, come on now. I'm here to have a good night, hanging out with them.
Wow.
And then I see your fucking face. Jesus, man.
Well, expect that for every movie you go see until that movie comes out. Because that trailer's a play every time.
I don't look at the trailers.
Your hatred of Nick Cage has only reaffirmed my love for him.
Coño, Peter. Maldito loco cubano. Coño.
Oh, Peter. Shit.
They don't call him the Mad Cuban for nothing.
Oh,
What's up, Peter?
Dímelo, hermano.
Okay. That's a lot.
That was fun.
Cool. But yo, these
700.
again, these type of movies, I want to see more in fucking theaters. I want to see more.
Yeah, 100%, 100%,
We need
100%.
it. We need it because with the indie, you know what it is with the indie films you see? They give the fans what they want because they're still fans themselves. Like they're still fans creating the content. Like I know I have at least 25 friends that'll watch something like Cocaine Bear, and those 25 friends have another 10 friends apiece, and so on and so forth. You know, it's just going down and down and down. Then you start meeting other people online. Oh yeah, fuck yeah, I'll watch this kind of movie, and then it just boom. Indie, get more of this shit out there. Doesn't have to be like Cocaine Bear, of course, but get more of these indie movies out there. Get more of them.
Space Wolf, Crack Raccoon.
I mean, even Crack Raccoon. I was thinking more of Crack Rats.
It sounds like Crab Rangoon, and now I want Chinese food.
Crack Rats. But Crack Rats. Right, smoking crack on the corner.
Aaron's cracked himself up.
Fucking breaking into your house, stealing shit, trying to sell it for some crack instead of eating your food and shit.
And I'm like visualizing like a little fan type of film where it's the bear that crashes Tony Montana's mansion, and Tony hooked off cocaine has to battle that bear.
Tony
There's
Montana.
got to be crack rat. There's got to be some kind of main.
I'll bet on the bear. The bear should fuck him up.
There's got to be some kind of main with him and Tony Montana now, just at the desk with the fucking stacks of coke. It's got to be out there.
Would you guys go and see this movie for me it'd be a third time. I'll answer after you guys. Would you guys go see this movie for
I won't go
time?
theater. I'll watch it again.
No,
I want to be hammered and watch this. Which, well, I would have to do at home so I can pause to go pee.
I could see Chris not only going to see it hammered, but in a bear onesie.
I would do that.
That would be great.
I would.
The hoodie and everything.
We should fucking do that. Just go get bear onesies and then go watch the movie in a bear onesie, bear costume. That would be fucking hysterical.
Oh shit!
I wish we would have thought of that sooner.
Have a Ziploc bag full of flour, just safety pinned to your costume.
Yeah, I'm taking this movie
Duct
serious.
tape the bag, so it looks like the fucking brick.
Like, what's going on, sir? You can't come in here with that. Look what the fuck. You let this kid come in as Spider-Man. This kid come in as Iron Man. I can't come in as Cocaine Bear. Sorry,
Next time you go to a con. Next time you go to a con, bear onesie, flour in a Ziploc bag, safety pin to you.
I feel like that's good. The thing with that though, like as fun as it sounds, I already know a lot of people are gonna be doing that.
Oh, this October prices gonna be booming off bear costumes, or any type of online shop. They're gonna be booming off bear costumes.
Like Evo, the horror Winnie the Pooh.
Oh shit!
Shockingly, I didn't see that in theaters. I saw the Grinch one, the mean one, but I didn't see Winnie the Pooh. But
I gotta still see the mean one.
Oh, I didn't see the mean one yet.
Mean one was funny.
I see Winnie the Pooh.
Yeah, shockingly.
I feel like for the mean one, I feel like I'm not gonna watch it now until like in December. Hopefully, I remember to. I don't think I'm gonna enjoy it as much than watching it, around Christmas. I know it sounds weird, but at least for a first time watch, I feel like I need to watch it around Christmas. Then after that, if I want to watch it while it's still cold out, maybe.
That same director, he's already confirmed that he's gonna do Bambi: The Reckoning, and he wants to do Peter Pan.
Yeah.
Yep.
And there was rumors of a fucking Bambi versus Cocaine Bear or some shit. Some weird. I'm telling you, I don't know if it was rumors of it happening or rumors of people asking.
Mean one versus Winnie, I'd be down to see.
Mean one?
The Grinch versus Winnie. I'd be down to see that.
Okay. Who is supposed to be? Oh, that's right. You didn't watch it yet. Fuck. There's supposed to be. There's gonna be.
What movie are you? You can't wait to come out for horror.
Oof. For horror, wow.
Scream 6.
I got mine.
Nah, actually, I mean,
I'm not gonna lie. That looks pretty decent.
I gotta go with Scream 6. But you know what?
Really?
I'm very curious to see how accurate. Oh, that comes out this year.
Wait, what'd you say, Jared?
I think so. That year, right, Aaron?
I believe so. I believe it comes out like October.
Yeah, because you're going to get it on your calendar, right?
Yeah.
I just want to see how accurate New York looks in Scream 6. I just want to see how
it's accurate. It's going to be as accurate as Friday the 13th Part 8 was, and it was freaking. It looked just like the city.
Yeah, but I just want to see because I've never been to Vancouver, so I'm just curious to see. But no, but the difference is, Jason doesn't go to arrive in New York until like the last few minutes of the film. Scream 6, the whole film is going to take place in New York.
That's a different take.
Yeah, so I'm very curious to see like what parts of Vancouver, like okay, that I can see that being New York and what isn't. Like the subway,
and it looks really violent.
Shockingly, that's a set that they built, which is pretty impressive. Because I remember there was a behind the scenes photo with like it was supposed to be the subway station, and they made like I don't know if they rented the subway car or they built the subway car, but it was pretty impressive. But Scream 6, and it does look Scream 5. Okay, it was of course a love letter to the first, but Scream 6 does look like a very different film, and this Ghostface looks like one aggressive motherfucker.
Yeah, it's violent as fuck.
With the shotgun, I was like,
he's like
Jesus.
He said, what was the quote? He said, you never had one like me or something.
Yeah, you've never had one like me. I was like, shit.
I was like,
I think there's something coming out this weekend. I couldn't find that calendar.
Oh,
I think there's something coming out this weekend. I forgot. I gotta see.
But in all honesty, I gotta this year. I don't know if it makes sense. I feel like the horror is not going to be the same for a lot of people because Halloween Ends dropped last year, and who knows how long it's going to be until we get the next one. So like all that hype, it's finally died down. So it's like the year without any of that. You get what I'm saying? Like we're not getting Halloween. We're not getting Friday the 13th. I believe that drops this year. The series, the Crystal Lake prequel series. On Peacock. So it's.
Yeah, so that's something. And then I don't know though. I think it's gonna be pretty good though because I feel like this year is gonna make up for what Halloween Ends did to all of us.
Yeah.
And
But I will say this though, and I was right. And no, but I called it because Aaron, I don't know if you guys remember this. I said Ends was gonna divide the fan base far worse than Rob Zombie's remakes did, and that's exactly what happened.
I mean, as far as Rob Zombie's remakes, the second one I don't even like think about it anymore. I did a rewatch on it, and
they don't change it, man. It's their brother and sister. Don't say they're not now. What the fuck is that nonsense?
Yeah.
That doesn't bother me too much. I mean, a teensy bit, but sorry, I'm not gonna do that.
And I mean that whole if we're look, Halloween 2 is my personal favorite sequel, but if I'm being honest, that whole sibling twist is not like that moment where it's revealed that they're siblings was not a real jaw-dropping moment, if we're being honest about it.
I mean,
it's like, you know, like not like it's just like, oh shit. That's why.
You know what though, Calvin? You have to think about watching that movie for the first time when it first dropped. Like say going to see it in theaters back in what, 82?
81.
81? So 81, going to see it in theaters then versus seeing it when you've seen it when you're a little older, a little more mature, and you can kind of, you know what I mean? You can kind of catch things. Plus you probably heard it before you've seen it, that they were brother and sister. Like I'm sure someone told me, probably my older cousin Bobby or someone. I think I watched it over there with him actually.
Well, Halloween 2 was the first Halloween I ever saw. Like before I even saw the first one. So when I saw the second one, I just assumed that at some capacity in the first one they kind of were alluding to that, but
yeah, man, I'm excited for the horror shit coming out this year. Like James, you said, what was it again? Exorcist, right?
Exorcist.
Oh, and didn't Salem's Lot get delayed to this year? It was supposed to come out last year. Isn't it supposed to come out this year too?
Yeah. Salem Lot's this year.
Yeah.
I think there's a Conjuring 4 dropping. If not this year, definitely next year. And then Insidious.
I think it'll be next year.
The Conjuring did sign up for another movie. Yeah, I saw that.
The Boogeyman too. Is based on the Stephen King novel.
Yeah, I want to see that too.
Yeah.
The Nun isn't coming out this year. The Nun Part 2.
I just googled 2023 movie releases to see if there was anything that jumped out at me.
Okay. Will Cocaine Bear be remembered by the end of this year, you guys think?
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, yeah, because of
I hope so.
Award shows and stuff like that. I think there'll be some kind of mention of it.
I hope so.
100%.
You think so, though?
Yeah.
I hope so, man. It could really keep it spinning, though, like what we were saying earlier, too, is that they did drop a sequel, which I got to pull up.
Or even just mention sequel.
But that's what I meant. That's what I meant. If they drop like a teaser about that they're gonna make a sequel.
Oh, guys, the Meg 2 drops this year.
Doesn't it really?
Oh, the Meg 2, that's right.
The Meg 2 and Saw X. It's actually a pretty lengthy list of horror films dropping this year.
Okay. I'm a sucker for the Saw movies. I can admit it.
But apparently Saw X is
this is a year for horror, man.
Yeah, a big one.
Mm-hmm.
But they're saying that Saw X is apparently a prequel. I'll make sure yet.
Yeah, because isn't that one dude the main character back for it? The guy who did Saw?
Tobin Bell's character,
yeah.
We'll see how.
Play the game.
Oh, Evil Dead. New Evil Dead movie.
Oh yeah, Evil Dead Rises.
Oh, that's right, Evil Dead Rises. I forgot about that shit.
That's fucking right. That's coming out in April too.
That will come on HBO Max.
I go to see the horror in theaters anyways. I was gonna say I'm definitely going to see that. Was it psychological?
I might go to theaters to see that actually. Yeah,
I've been
definitely
going
Exorcist.
I might actually be able to convince Sarah to go see that one. She likes a scary movie.
There you go.
Oh, here we go. What we get? Mindfuck thrillers.
You ready?
Insidious, Fear of the Dark. I don't know what that is.
Oh yeah, that comes out. That's right.
Oh, it's the last two. Deep Red and Tailgate. I'm not even gonna fucking say it.
There you go. All right.
Oh, Barbie. That comes out this year.
Who?
Barbie.
No thanks.
Fuck you, Chris.
Fucking happen. You already know what's gonna happen. We might as well just fucking announce it now. We're gonna eventually be reviewing on fucking Popcorn and Pints because of either one of our significant others.
I feel
I
like
want to watch fucking Barbie. Who's the main character?
Margot Robbie.
Oh yeah, fuck Christ.
We're gonna review
Ryan Gosling.
We're gonna review it.
Thanks.
We're gonna
I
review.
want to see Oppenheimer when that comes out.
Oh, I forgot about Oppenheimer.
I don't even know what that is.
It's based on true story about the guy that invented the H bomb, right, Chris?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, the first atomic bomb, right?
Yeah, atom bomb.
Yeah.
Christopher Nolan movie.
Yeah.
Kaylin Murphy.
Who's the fucking man? Peaky Blinders.
Yeah.
Amazing actor, underrated actor.
Equalizer 3. That's got a movie coming out this year. The Nun 2.
Yep. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Kraven the Hunter, Spider-Man villain.
Yeah.
I'll watch it on streaming. I'm not gonna.
Yeah, because look, I was hyped for Morbius. I don't even want to talk about that one.
Yeah. Same here. I'll wait for it.
Expendables 4, and this guy from the Raid is the villain.
Dune. I'm part 2 of Dune. I'm down for that.
Dune.
D-U-N.
Oh, I thought you said Doom. I was like, they're making another one of those fucking things. I've never seen the first Dune.
Me either.
There's Legally Blonde 3 somewhere in the mix.
Isn't Dungeons and Dragons coming out this year?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Fast X is May.
I feel like Dungeons and Dragons has flop written all over it, but
it makes no sense to me. I'm like, what the fuck are they doing?
I heard, wasn't there an original one, and that was like a shithole?
Probably.
I think so. It was that.
I don't even know how that game works, so I couldn't even tell you. Like,
it's all in your head.
Yeah, I heard that game lasts like hours.
It does.
Like hours.
Oh, it can last weeks and months.
Yeah.
Have you played it, Chris?
Only like 2 or 3 times.
I can't. I never did. Right now, there's no way I would be able to do it. It's too much. You got to make a story. There's
a lot to it, man.
Insane.
It's imagination driven, which is great. I think it's great for kids if you're into it and stuff like that.
I wish I knew. I wish I knew about it.
I never knew about it.
I've always been intrigued by it, but I've never been friends that ran a group or anything like that for it. So I never really had an opportunity to get that into it.
I never knew about it because that's something I would have definitely played and probably stuck around and played. Maybe not as much, obviously, as an adult.
Oh, man, that is there's a lot to it. It's a lot of imagination driven. Your character carries on from story to story if you don't die, I think. So you can have multiple characters. It's like kind of like live action RPG video games, except it's all like verbal and stuff like that, and there's die rolling and stuff like that. So you're keeping track of your own stats and stuff. But
I could see it being a good time though, if it's you're playing with the right people.
Yeah, man. Just like they play it in Stranger Things.
Yep.
Yes. And it looks so exciting. I know they're playing as kids, but I'm just like, that shit looks fucking fun.
I gotta catch up on whatever this Luther thing is that Idris Elba is in.
Luther.
Yeah, it was a really solid show on BBC.
Yeah, I started the first. I remember I started the first season. I never finished it, but they're releasing a Netflix movie for it.
Either.
Speaking of a good show, The Last of Us.
Yes. Yes.
No
spoilers.
2 episodes left.
Especially if you played the games before.
Yeah, man. Yep.
Aaron, you didn't do the watch party yesterday? Oh yeah, never mind. No, you didn't.
No, I was going to do it tonight, but I just ran out of time. May try to do it tomorrow.
If they're complaining about the negativity of it so far, just wait till season 2. So that's all I'll say.
People are always complaining about something.
Yeah, people always have something to complain about.
They can shut the fuck up for good.
I like the fact that people are review bombing it because they're calling it woke and shit like that, but that's literally the story from the game.
Look, of course, you can't expect everything to be an accurate adaptation, but it still worked.
I'm so tired of that fucking woke statement. Shut the fuck up. Go to bed with that shit. If you're running around saying, go to sleep, please.
If you're review bombing shit because you don't like the message you think it's portraying, you need to find something to do with your life because you're not doing shit.
You know what you need to do? Masturbate. Get that nut out, male or female, and you'll feel better. That's what your problem is. Get that out. Get that out of your system. And you'll stop complaining and bitching about every goddamn thing. But fall asleep, wake up, get something to eat. You just chill. See, Kelvin's laughing. He knows, but he just did that 2 nights ago. We all, I'm just saying.
Where the fuck is my cousin? We need him. Because Chris is something else. Sorry, nothing will ever top when we did an episode about Weevil. And that has been the most pissed I've seen Chris.
That was fucking oh my god!
I laughed about it. Chris was genuinely pissed about it.
Yeah,
it's on Tubi. Yeah,
it's on Tubi. You gotta watch it. Watch it.
Chris, let me say this. If you want to Chris, you want to damage your brain cells, do a double feature of Weed Wolf and Blood Lake.
No, I'm not doing Blood Lake again. I've seen that.
I'm done with that shit. I see it twice.
What's funny about that?
Wait, James, you say you just seen it twice?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah,
how the fuck you did that?
I would pay. I wish. Oh God, I wish I could bring up whatever I was fucking typing in our group chat while I was watching that to you guys. I wish. But I have to go back. I think I have to go back and find whatever episode that I talked about that on. I think it was just a horror with Sir Sturdy episode.
You can, you can go into the group chat and type search chat conversations and check Blood Lake.
I have to try to find it because that's something I want to screenshot because I was messaging you guys while I was watching this and I want to remember what I wrote because it was fucking awful.
He wasn't having a good time at all. None of us did. None of us did with that. But
I felt morally raped.
I really do want to own the rights to that movie. So if anybody can get me in contact,
they can't be expensive.
They can't. They shouldn't be because I hype this movie up too much. I talk about it too much. As much as I hate it, go watch it. I guess.
You know what would have really helped the movie? Fucking flashlights, so you could at least see what the fuck was going on.
Yeah. He's getting a little upset.
I am angry now.
He's getting emotional. But guess what?
I did not expect that.
Me either. You only get to see our faces again. At least 3 out of the 4 of us. Popcorn and Pints reviewing Indiana fucking Jones again. Yippee!
Indiana Sturdy.
Last Crusade and
no, wait, Sturdy Jones. I like that name better. Sturdy Jones.
Sturdy Jones.
Can't ride with it.
I don't remember Last Crusade at all. I have no idea what the story was.
I'll put it to you guys like this, right?
If
you want to know how I feel about the Indiana Jones films, go watch the last episode and make sure you tune in this weekend.
He's not a fan. They're going to be disappointed.
Not even in the least bit. I did.
Sturdy Jones. That's what I'm going to call you now.
Yeah.
Sturdy Jones.
Sturdy Jones.
You gotta get the hat and wear it, man.
You need a fucking hat.
I'm not wasting my money on Indiana Jones bullshit.
And a whip.
Not bringing out sex toys either. Nah, there ain't nothing sexy about getting hit.
Oh shit! I think everybody should check out Cocaine Bear. I was shocked at the audience. There was all ages in there. There is one old couple left though.
There was all ages when I left that theater, and that's the fullest I've seen a Rotterdam Square theater since I was a child, probably.
I'm telling you guys.
Actually, I think it was the part where the bear sniffed coke off the leg.
Yeah,
that's when the old couple got up and left. The old couple was like, "Nope." Shit made me laugh.
Come on, man. Even without seeing a trailer, if you buy tickets to go watch a movie called Cocaine Bear,
you should know what you're getting yourself into.
Hilarious.
Like
it's right there in the title.
It's silly, funny. The comedy works.
You need to lower those fucking expectations and enjoy what you're about to witness.
Subtle comedy too. Is that subtle comedy? Is that like they're forcing it, trying to be like super funny?
It works so fucking well.
Worked.
And it works well because they don't overplay it. They don't overdo it.
Yep.
It's kind of just enough.
Yep, definitely.
Just enough.
Just enough. It's like leaving on a high note.
Okay, Aaron, put this up to a 9.
Okay.
I like this shit. This show's good.
It is.
I'll definitely watch it again.
When I get hammered and watch this, when it's on some kind of streaming service, I'm sure I'll give it a 9 or 10.
I already know it's a 10 for me. Like I'm buying the movie when it comes out. I'm not even, you know what I mean? I'm getting that shit on Blu-ray when it comes out because that shit was fucking phenomenal. Hopefully I can get it signed.
We got to do a watch party when it's on the streaming service.
I'm definitely down for that.
Cool. That'd be cool.
I'm definitely down for
I
that.
want to be hammered and I want to watch and share it with people.
I want it. Yes. As soon as it comes, as long as it's on a streaming service, of course, connected with Streamlabs, we do that. All that shit to stay up past 8 o'clock on Friday night for us. Because we do it on, I'll just do it on a Friday. Regular watch party night. Which would be a fun thing to do for one of them silly popcorn and pine second movies. If you watch the movie that Friday night, the little watch party, possibly.
I'm down.
But we can get on out of here, guys. Thank you guys for watching and listening. Like, share, subscribe. Share, subscribe, like. Drop some stuff
Thanks
in the
for
comments.
joining us, Kelvin and Chris.
Yes. Thanks for joining.
Chris, pleasure. Finally, we do an episode together.
You good, sir. We've insulted Aaron enough on each other's Facebook comments that it's time we finally meet in person.
Either Chris tags me or I'm the one tagging Chris in the fucry, and James is part of that too.
Now, Kelvin, one of these Saturday nights that you have off,
we're new best friends now.
we got to get you over on Popcorn and Pints one of these episodes, man, because you're one of these movie buffs. Love to see you.
I'll be like outside Chris or some shit. Chris and James or some shit. I'll be like, yo guys, this is the film Aaron's been hyped about. It's something with Nick Cage.
No.
Yeah.
No, I told this to somebody just the other day. I don't know if it was at work or someplace else. I legit was indifferent on Nick Cage for at least a few years. Like, I remember the 90s movies, stuff like that. Aaron's hatred for Nick Cage has made me love Nick Cage because I've gone back to watch these movies and try to get him to watch them just to piss him off.
No, but some of his films aren't bad. Like he actually does have some bangers. 8mm.
I'm a big fan. I'm not a big fan of Con Air.
8mm is another one.
Listen, I loved Unbearable Talent, Massive.
Oh, that kicked ass. I caught that in theaters.
With him and Pedro Pascal. This was fucking fantastic. Which I made Aaron watch for one of my birthday picks.
That shit pissed me off.
I love you.
That was a good movie. That was a good movie.
Like
great pair too, Pascal and Cage.
Again, guys.
Pascal, king of the nerds at this point.
You can ask my wife this. When I was watching this movie, she was looking at me and she was like, "Your face looks so pissed off the whole time you were watching this movie." I was so mad for 2 hours just sitting there fucking watching this asshole jump around on TV and do some dumb shit.
Did you watch this movie Pig, or did I just watch that on my own? I don't even remember now.
I think you watched it on your own.
See, you got me watching Nicolas Cage movies on my own.
I don't got you do it. I would never do that shit.
Well, look, Chris, I got one for you. Sturdy Jones and the hate for Nick Cage.
There you go.
Or the hunt, Sturdy Jones and the hunt for Nicolas Cage.
Okay, Kelvin, James, and myself are going to start writing this movie.
About what?
Sturdy Jones and
Sturdy
Nick
Jones.
Cage. Hatred of Nick Cage.
It's gonna be a mixture of Shaft and Indiana Jones.
I don't know what it'll be.
Somewhere in another universe, Superman Lives actually happened, and it's Aaron's favorite film.
Nah, fuck that.
Oh no!
Bizarro Sturdy Jones.
That universe.
Bizarro Sturdy Jones.
Even James is like, Kelvin, no, please don't say it.
Not even Bizarro. Not even Bizarro.
It just looks so weird, man.
Oh, and let me
He looks like the front runner of Creed in a Superman.
Wait, let me add it. And on top of that, somewhere in another universe, a version of Batman vs Superman, but with Nick Cage's Superman with Keaton's Batman.
Ooh.
Oh no!
You know what, guys? We're gonna end it on that note.
I mean, those are pretty close together. They weren't really that far apart.
Just being rude now. So make sure you guys go check out Mr. Sturdy. Make sure you guys go check out Popcorn and Pints, Stories from a Bar. Check out the whole entire Z Network, guys. Check out the whole entire Z Network. Check out the Scene Snobs and check out the new podcast. Yes, your boy Sturdy's over there now with my guy Jason and the Three Geeks podcast. But it's a horror night with the Scary Snobs over on the Scene Snobs. Go check them out. we're gonna get out of here, little guys. If you have not seen Cocaine Bear,
Do it.
need
You're
to
missing out.
you need to go see Cocaine Bear. Get a babysitter. Take your girlfriend, take your boyfriend, take your wife, take your husband, take your mother, take your kids if they're 10 and older. Take whoever. Take somebody, go by yourself. Go fucking watch this movie, have a good time, and get some snacks.
Do it. It's a fun fucking hour and a half of just ridiculous.
Phenomenal. It's a great time. And then tell me how you feel about the movie. Oh, and shout out to that the troll on YouTube, on my YouTube video. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for those comments again. I hope you have a great, great, great night, and God bless you. Peace. Peace.